Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to the Afterglow of Grisaia. Last time we got to, I guess, have a little bit of a backstory with Asako when she was back in the orphanage with JB. We found out that JB kicked Asako's ass, which was interesting. And now we have apparently met Asako's old master. That's pretty much where we left off. And a little bit in the middle of context, my bad, but I just needed to get that session over with last time. Yeah, so while you guys read that, I am sorry for the lack of good commentary, but then what is good commentary with Michael SK. But I felt like the commentary in the last episode was very minimal and just really bad. I try to fit in as much commentary as I can, and I also try to make sure that I'm not saying things incorrectly and that I'm paying attention as much as I can. I kind of messed up, so hopefully I am doing better here. It's the same day as the last episode, or as when I recorded the last episode, so much might not change, but I'm going to try. I'm a little bit more like awake, I guess you can say. Hopefully I pay attention a little bit more, and hopefully things just go overall better, because whenever I record something here with Grisaia and, you know, I feel like my commentary was shit, or I read things incorrectly, or whatever it may be, I just feel terrible, and I can't stop thinking about how terrible I did. So hopefully things are different here, guys. But let's jump into it. Enough of me rambling. I believe we actually are also coming to the end of this, so just keep that in mind, guys. We don't have much else, or much more to really go through. But I want to see what's up with Asako's old master here. So let's do this. Shit. Damn, dude, we hella fell for that one. Because of the type of business this is, most of the people involved don't always want to reveal their names, so I didn't even think to ask. Yamamoto-san.
そうだ、その山本さんだ。あんたって言うな、クソガキ。
すみません。それで山本さんはどなたをお殺めになられたのですか？
部長はゴルフをおやりになられないのですか？みたいな聞き方してんじゃねえよ。
敬語って難しい。
なんだよおめえはよ。俺は頭痛くなってきたぜ。
頭痛薬は普段どの銘柄をお使いになられていらっしゃるのですか？
そのうさんくせえ敬語をやめねえかこの野郎。
Damn, dude.
あんためんどくさいおっさんだな。
お前なんかこうちょうどいい具合の口調で話せないのか。
Believe it or not, like, he kind of reminds me of Asako.
Mr. Yamamoto, why did you join CIRS?
That was some pretty solid English right there.
英語かよ。
いや、英語なら相手が大統領でも言うだし。
もういいよ。好きに話せよ。うっとうしい。
山本さんはどんな理由で CIRS に？
俺が現役でやってた頃は CIRS なんてこじゃれた名前もなかったし、今ほどしっかりとした足場のある組織でもなかった。俺はもともとオリンピックの代表に選ばれるほどの競技ライフルの選手だったんだが、人を殺してしまってな。
誰を？
嫁さんとその浮気相手。
What?
男の嫉妬か。醜いな。
お前真面目に俺の話聞く気あんのか？
射距離は？
200メートル。
大した距離じゃないな。
おめえとは時代も違えば使った機材も違うっつの。
つまりあれか、将来食っていけるかどうかも怪しいライフル野郎の将来に不安を抱えた嫁さんがどこぞの金持ったろくでなしと浮気してるのを知ってついカッとなったと。
そうだよ、悪かったな。
犯行はアメリカで？
よくわかったな。
その後SARSに拾われたってなるとアメリカかなって。
まあお察しの通りだ。てめえの商売道具で人を2人もやっちまったとなりゃ、当然表舞台からは引きずり下ろされて、俺は投獄された。オレンジ色のつなぎを着せられて、囚人番号90295ってな。
9029？
そうだよ、おめえらが得意になって名乗ってる9029は俺の囚人番号だ。
Wow, I didn't think the origins of 9029 would be from like an actual prison number. Or prisoner number, my bad. Holy shit.
俺にしてみりゃただの野号だ。数字を自慢したことは一度もないぞ。
シャバで口にする数字でもねえしな。でだ、刑務所でくすぶってた俺を面会に来たのが日米合同対テロ組織。当時はまだ正式な部署名も決まってない CIA の子会社みたいな組織の男だった。
ミスター山本、あなたにしかできない仕事があるって。
そんなもったいつけた言い方はしなかったな。処刑されるかオズワルドになるか選べって感じだ。俺には選択権も拒否権もなかった。俺は当然仕事を選んだ。同じ死ぬにしても檻の中で死ぬよりはマシだからな。檻から引きずり出された俺はノースカロライナの海兵隊基地へ送られて、そこで似たような境遇の連中数人と3ヶ月の訓練を受けた。
Are we getting a backstory from Yamamoto?
訓練が終わればいきなり実戦だ。パナマにリビア、ドイツにも行かされて、言われるがまま言われた通りの人間を弾いた。俺と同期で入った連中はドジを踏んだり政治的な理由で処刑されたりでみんな死んじまった。残ったのは俺90295だけだ。いっそ俺もどこかで失敗して死んじまえば楽だった。今日はこいつを、明日はあいつを殺せってな。命令一つで東へ西へってよ。気が変にならないわけがねえ。毎度俺に嫌な仕事を持ってくる担当官は、罪の数を数えるな、天井の穴の数でも数えて寝ちまえってなことは言いやがる。けどな、どうしたって考えちまうんだよ。俺のやってることは正しいのかってな。どんな理由があって誰の許可があろうと、人殺しは人殺しだ。今さら日の当たる場所に出たいとも思わねえが、先が見えねえ道ってのはどうしたって気がめいる。もう何年こんなことをやってんだ。あと何年こんなことを続けなきゃならねえんだ。それなりの覚悟を持ってやってきた仕事だが、もう限界だ。何も悩まず引き金を引けるならそれに越したことはねえ。だがな、考えない、悩まないってのは思っている以上に難しい。そんなある日、俺に新しい任務が発令された。 CIA 内部の人間が機密書類をモサドに売り渡そうとしているとのことで、その裏切り者の始末だ。都合が悪けりゃ身内でも殺す。それが俺に与えられた仕事だ。それが正しいのか正しくないのかなんて考えるだけ無駄だ。所詮は日の当たらねえ裏稼業。スーツ着て革靴を履いてるって違いだけで、やってることはテロリストと変わりゃしない。そう割り切っていたつもりだった。けどよ、その機密書類の受け渡しの現場にやってきた裏切り者ってのが ってる顔だった。まあ知ってると言っても本部で何度か見かけたってくらいで話したこともねえ相手だったんだが、狙撃ってやつは一瞬でも迷ったらもうダメだ。いくら集中して引き金に指を乗せていても当たらないでほしいって思いが勝っちまえばもうどうしたって当たらない。結局俺は引き金を引けなかった。いや、引けなかったっていうと意味が変わってくるな。物理的に引けなくされたってのが正確か。
どういうこと？
カウンタースナイプを食らってトリガーに乗せてた指ごとトリガーを吹っ飛ばされた。
モサド側も狙撃兵を配置してたのか。
ああ、これが説明すると面倒なんだが、要はその取引自体がおとりでな。簡単に言っちまうと、アフリカで反政府ゲリラに米軍の武器を横流ししている大佐がいたんだが、そいつの正体をあぶり出すための罠だったわけだ。そんで俺はその大佐側に雇われた悪者側の狙撃兵だったってことよ。そうしてまんまと罠に引っかかった大佐は逮捕されて、俺は指と職を失った。でだ、その時俺の指ごとトリガーを吹き飛ばしてくれた相手の狙撃兵ってのが当時まだ15やそこらの朝子だったってわけだ。
What the fuck kind of twist is this? I'm so confused. What the hell?
なるほどね。
Wait. What?
大して驚きもしねえな。
I am?
だいたい予想通りだったってのもあるし、その後の朝子もだいたい想像がつく。多分あんたは朝子を放っておけなくて鉄砲鍛冶をやりながら朝子の面倒を見続けたって感じじゃないか。
もっとよく考えろ。あの朝子だぞ。そんな綺麗なオチがつくもんかよ。だいたいな、俺はガキは大嫌いだ。
Well, Yamamoto, you and I share a similar thing here.
そう言うと思った。
だろうな。あーくそ、ムカつく。いいからてめえ、おもちゃ確認したならもう帰れ。
いきなりだな。まだ聞きたいことがあるのに。
うるせえ。これ以上話すことなんかねえっつの。帰っててめえの師匠にでも聞け。
いや、そうじゃなくてライフルを整備する時の癖とか。
だからうるせえっつの。いいからおもちゃ持ってさっさと帰れ。ほら帰れ。
Alright.
分かったよ。もう帰るけどまた来るよ。
お前はもう二度と来んな。
横暴だな。一応俺あんたの後継者だぞ。
それがイラつくってんだよ。帰れ帰れ。
じゃ、世話になったね。
おいガキ。
何？
この仕事はな、始めようと思えば結構簡単に始められるけどな、一度手を染めちまえば二度と抜けられねえ泥沼みてえな仕事だ。そんな泥沼に首まで使っちまう前に足を洗え。ガキならガキらしく学校にでも通って仲間とバカやってりゃいいんだ。
Oh, believe me. Yuuji will eventually do all that.
それができれば俺は今こうしてあんたの前にいないよ。
だろうな。お前の師匠も同じことを言った。だったら悩むな、考えるな。引き金ってやつは考えたり悩んだりすればどんどん重くなる。重くなって引けなくなった引き金の代償はお前の命だぞ。
覚えておく。
I understand what the old man was trying to say. No matter how you put it, murder is murder. It's a terrible job. And because it's such a terrible job, you start agonizing. You start thinking. You start thinking about the significance, the value of what you're doing, even if you know it's useless to think about. But what other path is there for a parent killer like me? I don't regret having killed my father. And yet, I still see him in my dreams to this day. In my dreams, my father is still the piece of scum he always was. However, once in a while, I also remember his occasional acts of kindness toward me. When I think about it that way, I realize I might still harbor a grudge, and not just a little one. When the trigger becomes too heavy, I'll just have to pull it with all my conviction. It doesn't matter if I can't pull the trigger for my own sake. I just have to be the sort of person who can pull it for someone else's sake, without a shred of hesitation. That's why I will pull the trigger for Asako's sake. As long as Asako is here, I will never agonize. Damn, dude, that was a interesting little bit there. I wasn't really expecting Yuuji to come across Asako's master. That was crazy. If anything, a twist. And for Asako to be the one to shoot him, or whatever happened, was even more of a twist. I might have to go back and read that. That kind of confused me. Humans can die at any time. This is news to me. Especially in a job like mine. Sometimes the guy you had breakfast with in the morning comes home at night in a body bag. Even when I see things like that, I simply write it off as bad luck. I know that I'm far too used to having people die around me. But I don't think that is a bad thing. Okay. It's one or the other, alright? If I hear of a comrade's passing, the only words that escape my lips are I see. A comrade's death is the sort of thing that takes a while to sink in. Oh shit! Oh no! I think I understand how this visual novel is set up. So this last chapter took place at a different time. I'm thinking after Yuuji was in America. And maybe when he had his qualifications, I don't know. And the chapter before that, or the chapters before that, that was before Yuuji went and started getting his qualifications. So now we're pretty much after. We're after all this shit. I had no idea about that. I wasn't clear, but I think I know where this is heading. And I'm not looking forward to it. Daniel Bone. If my fellow troops were like family, then Danny was like a brother. He was a confident guy who relied on brute strength for everything. He was like a little brat whose body alone grew into that of a man. But because of this, he was straightforward and easy to understand. He'd never lie or betray a friend. Maybe he seemed insensitive, but he actually possessed a clumsy sort of kindness. He was a strong leader, a Boy Scout type. I received word that Danny had died around 2 months after the terrorist incident at Vancouver International Airport. So only 2 months after that crazy shit where we had to rescue Chizuru. What the fuck, man? I'd returned from America, gotten my license to work in Japan, and when I was just beginning to get accustomed to my work at CIRS, I got a call from Eddie. When I heard that Danny had died, I couldn't accept it. It sounded like a bad joke. But I knew there was no way that Eddie, always so serious, would joke about something like that. Danny was dead.
どうした? ダニーが海兵隊の仲間だった男が死んだらしい。来週葬式があるって。
Oh, now the normal, the sad music that you'd normally hear in these Grisaia games is playing, and I'm just like, fuck no.
行ってこい。
でも俺仕事があるし。
JB だって同じことを言うさ。言っておかないと数年後に少しだけ後悔するぞ。
そういうものか。
Truthfully, even though I've been told Danny's dead, it just doesn't click. I can't believe it. Or rather, I can't accept it on an intellectual level. My head is trying to process it as something trivial. Surely funeral rites exist to address ambiguous emotions like that and provide a sense of closure. To be honest, I don't really want to show up at the funeral. If I do, it means recognizing Danny's death, even if I don't want to. Everyone becomes a good chap when they die. If I were able to laugh it off and say, man, he was a crazy bastard, it would open up a chasm between us. Danny has a military funeral, conducted with the help of the local reserves. His mother and 2 younger sisters take part in the ceremony. After our training with the Marines, I met Danny's mother and one of his sisters when they came to visit the warship we were stationed on. I believe I remember that. This is likely the first time I've seen his other younger sister, a small girl who's sobbing and holding a portrait of Danny. To think that we meet for the first time under these circumstances. I accept Danny's belongings from one of the soldiers in the honor guard. Then it's down to me to hand them over to his relatives. His belongings include a dog tag, an earring, and a wristwatch. The watch he received as a present from his younger sister when he enlisted in the Marines. It's an Iron Man model from Timex.
これダニエルの遺品です。
After accepting them and wrapping the watch and earring up very delicately in a handkerchief, his mother says, "Mr. Kazami, please, I want you to hold on to this," and returns the dog tag to me. When it's time to bury him, a coffin wrapped in the majestic stars and stripes is carried by Marines down a pathway lined by Boy Scouts. The military chaplain offers his condolences, and several of the participants deliver personal eulogies before blanks are fired up into the sky in time with the band's music. It's a final farewell to the departed. Finally, a government official presents the elder of Danny's sisters with the folded flag. I can't find the words when I'm faced with Danny's body. Hey Danny, this is a joke, right? There's no way that the number one Iron Man in the Marines would just die in an accident, right? Even when I touch Danny, now cold and still, I couldn't process the reality. I thought my heart would feel at least a little less heavy if I attended the funeral, but it didn't lighten my burden one bit. Even when I saw Danny's sister's unrestrained tears and the still faces of my comrades as they bit their lips, I felt nothing. Maybe my attitude toward death is different from everybody else's after all. The emotions that other people feel, sadness, frustration, don't well up to the surface. An indescribable gloom just swirls around inside me, and however much I try, I'm unable to cough it up. Even I regard myself as cold and unfeeling. But forcing myself to cry at a funeral would be colder still. I'm told that Danny died after being stabbed. Wondering what could have led to this, I take a look at the death report that JB prepared for me. According to the NCIS report that JB looked over, Danny had gone to a bar for a drink after work and got involved in a drunken brawl. He was stabbed with a knife and he died. Well, that's actually really unfortunate. Because the perpetrator was also a Marine, the incident was reported as a car accident to preserve appearances and to protect Danny's family. Danny, who used to boast about his good luck, had survived on the hellish battlefield, only to drop dead in a place far removed from it. Danny often said that the battlefield is safer than sex. I couldn't laugh at that comment anymore. Bidding me farewell, Danny's mother gives me his car keys, saying, "Please take these along with the dog tag." Holy shit, that is a good-looking car. A Challenger! Ooh. The car parked on its own in a warehouse at the base is the one Danny bought with the pay from his first mission. I remember that. I'm not a car expert, but from what I understand, it's a vintage car from back in the good old days, and he paid quite a bit for it. I felt bad accepting such an expensive bequest, so I suggested that Danny's mother sell it off, but since she felt that it would be wrong to sell off her son's greatest treasure, there was no way I could turn it down. We decided that I would borrow it, and that I could return it at any time. After all, once Danny's younger sister gets her driver's license, she might want to ride in her brother's car. Until then, I'll take care of it.
Hey, 見ろよショーティー。いいだろう。ついにモパーを手に入れたぜ。
随分と古そうな車だな。ちゃんと走るのか？
走るのかとはご挨拶じゃねえか。確かに年式は古いが、440キュービックインチのチューンドビッグブロックだ。430馬力は出てんだぜ。歯を食いしばってグググッとアクセルを踏んでやりゃ、地球が逆回転すんぞ。
へえ、ちゃんと明日が来るといいな。
まあ日本人のおめえにはわかんねえだろうな。これこそ力強いアメリカってやつよ。
こんな古い車いくらで買ったんだ？
そうだな、込み込みの乗り出しで
Holy
6万ドルぐらいだったかな。
That is a lot of money.
よくそんな金があったな。
あるわけねえだろ。頭金に3000ドルだけ入れて、あとはローンだ。
ローン地獄じゃないか。家が買えるぞ。
いや、俺例のバンクーバーで救出したおちびちゃんがよ、お礼はするって言ってたろ。
まさかあのお嬢ちゃんに残りのローン全部追っかぶせたのか？
何でもいいから欲しいものを言えって言ったのはあのお嬢ち
God
ゃんだ
damn
ぜ。
it.
だからシャレのつもりでローンの残りを払ってくれって言ったら、あのお嬢ちゃんマジで全額払ってくれちゃったってわけよ。日本人ってな、本当に金持ちなんだな。
どうだろうな。あのお嬢ちゃんは多少特殊だと思うぞ。
どうだショーティ、ちょっとドライブでも行くか。
明日も仕事あるし、帰ってこれなくなると困るな。
エンジンをかけることができたらお前に運転させてやってもいいぜ。
いや、だから行かないって。
いいか、こいつはかなり気難しい。まずはメインスイッチをオンにしてランプで通電を確認する。
That all sounds complicated.
次にキーを差し込んでイグニッションに通電。燃料ポンプがゴンゴンと動いているのを確認。しばらく待ってポンプが止まったら、アクセルの遊びがなくなる程度に軽くペダルを踏み込みセルを回す。セルが元気に回ってんのにエンジンがかからないときは下手にアクセルには触らず、様子を見ながらちょんちょん踏んだり、完全にアクセルから足を離したりするといった具合にエンジンがかかる。しかしエンジンがかかっても油断しちゃダメだ。下手にアクセルを踏めばストンと止まっちまうし、一度止まっちまえばしばらくはエンジンの機嫌が悪い。ゆっくりと今にも泣き出しそうな赤ん坊をあやすような感じでペダルを踏み、水温が上がるのを待つ。どうだ、覚えたか？
面倒な車だな。今時はハンビーだってスイッチ一つでエンジンがかかるぞ。
I'm gonna say that's a lot of instructions.
いやだね、車との付き合い方も知らねえ男ってなよ。
Oh yeah, Danny? You want to complete that sentence? But I guess you'd also kick my ass if this was kind of like a face-to-face deal, so I just would not talk.
女とどっちがめんどくさい？
そりゃ女だ。はー、最高！クソ漏らしそうだぜ。
Yeah.
ダニー、おいダニー、この車シートベルトはどこだ？
ああ、腰んとこだよ。
なんだこれ、腰しか固定できないのか？
I rode in a truck that was like that. My friend's truck. He had a Chevelle or something like that. I actually can't remember. No, I don't think it was a Chevelle. That doesn't make sense. I don't remember what he had, but regardless, it had seatbelts by the waist. And that shit felt weird.
おうよ、知るときはこの車と一緒だ。
ダニー、急用思い出した。そこのバス停で降ろしてくれ。
おいおい、ビビったのか？俺の車の中でマリマリっとクソ漏らすのだけは勘弁だぜ。
この車がすごいのは分かったから、とにかくスピードを落としてくれ。事故でもやらかして新聞に載るのだけは勘弁だ。
車はパワーだぜショーティ。トロトロ走ったってこの車の良さわかんねえだろうが。
まるで恐竜みたいな車だ。時代の流れとともに滅びる運命の車だ。
俺はお前にもわかると思ったんだがな。ジャパニーズのお前はおとなしく札幌にでも乗ってる。
よくわからんが、俺はエアコンとパワーステのついてる車がいい。カーナビとコンポがあればもっといい。
贅沢な野郎だな。ついでにすぐやらしてくれる女が隣に乗ってりゃ言うことなしだな。
できれば病気を持ってない子がいいな。
お、いいね。そんな女とデロンデロンになるまでバーで飲んで、走ってる車の窓から道路標識を銃で撃つゲームでもやるか。
ギャレット大尉にバレたらぶっ飛ばされるぞ。
だったらまず真っ先にあの女を酔いつぶすか。酔しちまえば女なんかみんな同じだぜ。
それで酔いつぶれた大尉の横っ面を何で引っ叩く気か？
No shit,
人
my
間
bad.
なんざ生きてりゃいつかは死ぬんだ。クソまみれの戦場で死ぬよりはマシだろう。俺に俺はあの地獄みてえな戦場から生きて戻ったんだぜ。俺は運がいいんだ。そうだろう。
確かにな。
大体俺はアイアンマンだぜ。そう簡単に落ちんでたまるかよ。スターズ&ストライプスフォーエバ
ーSure.
ダニー、確かにお前は殺しても死なないよ。
なあ、ショーティーよ。
なんだ？
もし俺が死んだらこの車はお前にやるよ。大事にしてくれ。
なんだよ急に。
もしもの時って話だよ。海兵隊一のアイアンマンであるこの俺様がそうポコポコ死ぬわけねえだろ。
そりゃそうだ。大体いらねえよこんなポンコツ。
言ったなこの野郎。おめえには絶対この車やらねえからな。後にだって欲しいよ欲しいよダニーって言ってきても絶対やんねえからな。
誰が言うもんか。
In the end, we drove around all night, and then we parked in a lot near the beach and fell asleep under a blanket from the trunk that reeked of oil. When a guy lays his hands on a car, he's supposed to bring his pals out for a spin, then get tired and fall asleep in the car with the radio on. Danny has told me that this was the sort of ritual in the town he was from. Does this car know that its owner has died? When I open the driver's side door, the hinges make an unpleasant squeaking sound.
いらねえよこんなポンコツ。
Hey Danny, this is a joke, right? There's no way that the Marines' #1 Iron Man would die in a stupid way like this, right? You're going to grin and say, hey, what's up, little man? Like you always do, right? Stop it with the bad jokes, Danny. As I get into the driver's seat, the smell of Danny's preferred brand of cigarettes wafts into my nose. But Danny isn't here. When I look in the back seat and all around the rest of the car, Danny's not there. That's a given. He's dead. As I think it over again, the tears start flowing. There's no holding them back. I'm flustered. I'm sad. I'm lonely. One after the other, the teardrops roll down my face. I get it now. I realize now for the first time that I'm lonely and hurting because of Danny's death. So I'm not insensitive to death after all. It's just that I've never tried to face up to someone's death seriously before now.
これから寂しくなるなダニー。
Daniel Bone. If my fellow troops were like family, then Danny was like a brother. He was a confident guy who relied on brute strength for everything. He was like a little brat whose body alone grew into that of a man. But because of this, he was straightforward and easy to understand. He'd never lie or betray a friend. Maybe he seemed insensitive, but he actually possessed a clumsy sort of kindness. He was a strong leader, a Boy Scout type. And he was the only guy I could call my best friend. Thank you, Danny. I know I could die like a dog at any time, but if I could, I'd like to live out your share of life as well. That day, I cried my eyes out in the car Danny left behind, not fearing what anyone else thought. Then, while listening to the car radio, I fell asleep wrapped in that same blanket which still reeked of oil. That day, I learned how to cry for someone else, for the very first time. Wow, I wasn't really expecting anything like that to happen. Alright, so we're out of time. We'll save it there. Next time we'll do Field of Fire 15 centimeters. I believe that's our next story there. I'd like to say that the next episode will be the finale, but I'm not really sure. So I won't promise anything, and we'll just see what happens. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was a very emotional one. And before we end it, I just want to talk how I felt about the crew that Yuuji was with. I really enjoyed the characters that they introduced in the Labyrinth of Grisaia that was the squad that Yuuji was a part of. The characters, Daniel, Eddie, Millie, the otaku I can't remember, Jay, Justin, that's what his name was, and then Garrett was around there. But those guys were very interesting, and I really liked them. I wish there was more story around them. This wasn't really what I wanted. This little chapter here, this little story, but it's what I got. So it's sad to know that one of those characters passed, but I hope there's a little bit more story on the others somewhere here and there. I don't think we'll get anything more out of this in terms of them, but hopefully maybe there's something in the Labyrinth of Grisaia, the side stories, or just something that I missed, haven't gotten to yet, or whatever, that touches up on them a little bit more. I'd like to see what they're up to in present day, but that's just me. But enough discussing. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Subscribe for the more of that Grisaia content, as I know that's always fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time in the potential final episode, or at least near a final episode. We'll see what happens.